Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Don't you just love this beautiful Federation-style home? You'd be forgiven if you thought that it was built over 100 years ago. When you look at the beautiful sandstone facade with the box coins, the Dutch gables with the timber slats, it's divine. And to think that was just built earlier this year by APS Homes, and they've done a fantastic job, as we can see out the front. APS Homes is one of South Australia's most respected custom home builders. They specialise in providing one-off individually designed and built homes to meet their clients' specific requirements. They have a team of highly experienced architects, building designers and tradespeople who will work with you to create your ideal home. Whether it's the most contemporary style you're wanting to achieve or a more traditional look like our feature home today, APS Homes will be able to help you. I'm looking forward to showcasing this lovely family home, and if the inside is anything like the fabulous facade that we've seen here, I think we're in for a treat. Let's go in and have a look. Oh wow, I knew it. This has got a beautiful heritage family feel to it. And it's one thing to try and keep the heritage feel, but it's another thing to actually keep up the building quality. But APS have done that with ease here. This house is home to a family with 3 children, so the owners had some fairly specific requirements and ideas about its overall design and look, and APS Homes exceeded all of their expectations. The main bedroom is spacious and really quite opulent, which is perfect for busy parents and gives them the opportunity to relax in their own space. It includes a large walk-in robe and a lavish ensuite with 2 vanities, as well as a glorious freestanding bath, which is just perfect for soaking away daily stresses. There are 3 other bedrooms, all of which are very spacious and include built-in robes. Even these reflect the Federation-style era. Now, we're going to see more of this beautiful home throughout today's show, and these are the other exciting things that you can expect to see. Andrew visits Adelaide Press Metal and looks at some of their terrific products which also reflect the Federation era. We'll get some great interior design tips from the experts at One Rundle Trading, and we'll look at the Opal, which is a brand new display home available from DeCellis Homes. So many interesting stories, and to get us started, Andrew's going to let you know how you can winter-proof your home.
Although winter is very much upon us, there's still time to get out there and do some home maintenance. Our homes, like our cars, require regular maintenance to ensure they stay in the best possible condition. In order to cope with winter rains, it's important to ensure that our stormwater systems are tested and in good working order. There's nothing worse than being caught out with a heavy downpour if your home isn't prepared to correctly dispose of stormwater. The overflow of stormwater from gutters and downpipes can cause significant damage, both internally and externally. If you didn't get the chance to clean your gutters during autumn, it's a good idea to do so now. Make sure they're clean and free of leaf litter, and pay special attention to box gutters where water can pool and flow back to cause damage. All gutters should be cleaned thoroughly, and it's a good idea to install a gutter guard system to prevent the build-up of debris that could otherwise cause you all sorts of headaches. It's no good having clean gutters if your stormwater pipes are blocked, so make sure that you have them checked out as well. In the long term, it's much easier to have a plumber clean a blocked stormwater pipe before excessive pooling of water around the footings of your home causes significant problems. It's also a good idea to give any exposed timber or timber where the paint is old and flaking a new coat of paint or stain to protect it from winter weather. To protect floors and floor coverings, make sure all access points to the home are well paved or concreted to prevent mud and water damage. So once you've addressed the external maintenance issues of your home, it's now time to turn your focus to the inside. And there are several steps that you can take to make your home a bit cozier during winter. Now, heating and energy efficiency are important issues in our home, and if you talk to a master builder, they will be able to help you with some good advice. Zoning is also very important, and by being able to isolate the various areas of your home to heat and cool them, you'll be able to save energy and money. Remember, whilst big open plan living areas look great, they're not always practical to heat or cool. So there are many more simple things that you can do to add comfort and efficiency to your home. And if you'd like further information, you can contact a master builder via sabuildingdirectory.com.au.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
I'm in Evanston South today at this terrific display home, which is the Opal built by DeChellis Homes. It's perfectly suited for family living, and it's available in 3 different specification levels, with the starting price from just $194,640. So that is definitely excellent value for money. DeChellis Homes is a family-owned and operated company who specialise in designing and building quality homes at affordable prices. They have an extensive range of designs available and are able to work with you to achieve your desired outcome. The first DeChellis home was built over 40 years ago, so you can rest assured that this award-winning master builder knows what they're doing. The Opal, as it's on display here, features the contemporary facade, which gives it great street appeal. Come with me, let's go and check it out. Family and friends will feel immediately welcomed by the spacious entry and the high ceilings. And the design features don't stop here. There are 4 bedrooms as well as a large retreat area and separate home theatre. So there really is something for everyone. The alfresco entertaining space is located directly off the open plan kitchen, meals and family area, and this adds to the family-friendly atmosphere of this home. The kitchen is spacious and practical, and it includes a huge walk-in pantry, so there's definitely no shortage of storage space, which is an added bonus. Another highlight of the Opal is the master bedroom, which includes separate his and hers walk-in robes, as well as a spacious and functional ensuite. The Opal is well worth a visit, and it's open every Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Wednesday from 1:30 until 5 o'clock. So do yourself a favour and drop in. In the meantime, you can check out the DeChellis Homes website at dechellishomes.com.au.
Well, as Andrew mentioned a little bit earlier, winter is well and truly upon us, but it's not that bad, especially when you get to relax in front of a beautiful fireplace like this one. And just imagine not having to chop the wood, just pressing a button and it all lights up. That's what having an ethanol fireplace would be like. Given their sleek, stylish good looks, ethanol-fuelled fireplaces are becoming increasingly popular. However, there are significant fire dangers associated with this type of heating. I'm with Phil Evans, who's the Station Officer of the Metropolitan Fire Service, and I'm looking forward to having a chat today about ethanol fires and how dangerous they are.
Yes, certainly, Nicole. They're marketed as design features and part of our decor, and sometimes we overlook the fact that they are still open fires in our homes.
Well, obviously we need to watch out because it's a hot spot for little children, but what else should we be aware of?
We'd encourage people to ensure they only purchase these devices from reputable suppliers. We don't want them buying them over the internet and installing them themselves. So ensure they're installed by a qualified person in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. That's very important. And of course, when they're installed, ensure that there's a minimum 1 metre clearance from nearby flammable items and that they are securely mounted.
And how do you fuel them?
The fuel they use, the ethanol, is a highly flammable and dangerous product. It's poisonous. So it's important to store it safely, away from children, away from heat sources, And don't store large quantities in your home.
Yes, well that is quite frightening. With the ethanol gas, what can you do to be more aware if there is a leak?
Certainly, when you purchase an ethanol heater, look for one that has a design feature which minimises the chances of overfilling and spillage. So, if you do spill the fuel, clean it up immediately with paper towel, wipe the area with a damp cloth, dispose of those items, and then relight the unit. And of course, you should never try to refill the unit when it's alight.
No.
Always wait till it's completely cooled down first.
And we really need to use common sense. It really isn't just a decorative thing, it's like an open fireplace.
That's right. Just because it doesn't have a flue or a chimney, it's still a fireplace. So it's important that the room has adequate ventilation, so there's sufficient oxygen for the combustion. We can have problems if the ethanol does not burn completely, that there could be a build-up of carbon monoxide in the room. We would encourage anyone that has an ethanol heater to install a carbon monoxide alarm. Carbon monoxide is a colourless, odourless and poisonous gas, and children and infants are particularly susceptible to it. So I'd ensure that any room that contains a heater, you install one of the carbon monoxide alarms. There are many domestic carbon monoxide alarms available on the market that will alert you if the carbon monoxide reaches dangerous levels.
Now we know all about it, so I think we can just relax in front of the fireplace.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
One of the great things about Building Ideas is being able to showcase the latest products and services available on the market today. I'm at Adelaide Pressed Metal, and whilst the concept of pressed metal certainly isn't new, there have been some interesting advances made in recent years. Pressed metal in South Australia dates back over 120 years, so it's certainly classic and timeless. It was widely used throughout some of our most gracious and noteworthy buildings, and it's making a huge comeback. In 2010, Adelaide Pressed Metal purchased the original Imperial dies when TW Ingham's closed their doors after 100 years of manufacturing pressed metal. Adelaide Pressed Metal is restoring the original dies to keep Adelaide's heritage alive. Decorative pressed metal panels add a unique personal design statement to any home, and they'll suit traditional character homes as well as the more contemporary styles. Used traditionally to decorate ceilings and hallways, pressed metal panels now also make striking kitchen, bathroom and outdoor barbecue splashbacks. The panels are made from a quality grade aluminium, pressed from original dies, and they can be used inside or out. They're also available to order in other materials like Zincalume, Gelv, soft zinc and copper. They can be painted any colour you like or left raw for a more contemporary steel look. Adelaide Pressed Metal has a state-of-the-art showroom here in College Park, and there are literally hundreds of designs in stock and on display, so you shouldn't have any difficulty finding a look that's going to suit your home. The team at Adelaide Pressed Metal has close to 36 years experience in the ceiling industry, including heritage restoration work. And they're the only company to supply and install raw aluminium panels in Australia. Once you've made your design choice, Adelaide Pressed Metal's experienced tradespeople will be able to professionally install the panels for you. The panels really are a versatile option for any new home or renovation. They're lightweight, heat and rust resistant, and great for splashbacks. They can even be used as door inserts and kick panels, and make an interesting feature wall. Adelaide Pressed Metal has a huge range of designs in stock, and if they don't have what you're looking for, they'll work with you to create an alternative solution. There's usually a 5 to 10 working day turnaround for large orders of over 20 panels, or specialty orders in copper, soft zinc, ColourBond or Heritage Gelv. Stock is then available for immediate pickup, and delivery is available as well. If you can't make it during their usual office hours, one of the team at Adelaide Pressed Metal will be more than happy to make a special appointment for you. You can also find out more information at adelaidepressedmetal.com.au.
Who would have thought you could achieve so many fantastic looks just by using pressed metal? It's a great idea and a really, really good look. In fact, it would suit a beautiful home like this, today's feature home by APS Homes. Built in keeping with the Federation style era, this house includes so many decorative elements that are reminiscent of our gracious heritage charm. Whether it's a decorative hallway arch or the concerto cornices used throughout, APS Homes has managed to perfectly emulate the character and grace of a bygone era. I really like the floor plan of this home because it's uncompromising on style and practicality. There's ample living area for the whole family to enjoy, and whilst they offer separate spaces, they also remain well connected to the rest of the home. The lounge area is a great example of this and has its own ambience, but still remains accessible from the open plan kitchen, meals and dining area. Storage is another aspect that's been well addressed in this home, not only with the large built-in robes, but they've got a fantastic large laundry, additional storage room, and also a terrific linen press, because we know you can never have too much storage. Now stay with us after the break because we're going to have a chat with the girls from One Rundle Trading Company, and they've got some terrific interior design ideas.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
One of the most exciting things about building a new home or renovating a current one would have to be decorating it. Making it your own and reflecting your own style, and even though that can be quite exciting, sometimes it can be daunting too. Well, panic no longer because we are at my favourite shop in the whole world, One Rundle Trading Company, and when we go inside you're going to find so many beautiful things that you can make your house a home, in fact an exquisite one. One Rundle Trading Company specialises in homewares that are anything but ordinary and have a terrific range of decorative items to suit virtually any taste or style. They even provide an in-home decorating service that enables you to spend time with one of their qualified home decorating experts to create an interior design that reflects your personality and style.
This has been an evolution for 15 years now. But we did have a very clear picture of what we wanted One Rundle to be at the outset, and we've remained true to that, which I think is possibly why we're still here. The story that we're telling is of a European country house, the depth and patina that a European country house brings to a home, but we've overlaid that with the freshness and vitality of an Australian interior.
I love it when I walk in meandering around to the different sections. They're all so different. Tell us about the one behind us.
Sure, I'd love to. You would describe this probably as a French space. So that's the European country house in its French incarnation. This is an exquisite product. It's a French candle. It's one of the oldest candles in the world. It was first made in 1645. It's still being made by the same family. It's called Cire Trudon. It perfumes a room like no other candle that you've ever burnt. Only one retailer in each state is allowed to sell it. We were invited to sell it several years ago, and it has been a wonderful, successful product. Nicole, I know that you'll be charmed by these chairs. They're the real deal, 1850s French. I bought them at auction. They were in reasonable state, but I've got some fantastic colleagues that I work with who can restore furniture, reupholster furniture. So most homes that I've had the privilege of visiting in Adelaide could accommodate this sort of chair because we're in a British colonial city. 19th century furniture sits very well, even in a really contemporary space. In our hallway, as you came through, you might have noticed the fantastic hippos. They're actually made in India. They're leather. They just have such a wonderful exotic quality. Sitting with them are some African artifacts. They're necklaces. They add a wonderful layer to what is an early English breakfast table. It's wonderful the way these periods sit together really comfortably and add a lot of interest to any space in any home.
Aside from having a great range of homewares, they also have giftwares, beautiful fashion as I'm wearing today. So why not spoil yourself and pop down and have a look? Or you could have a look online, onerundle.com.au. And if you do pop down, they're on Stewart Road in Dulwich. It's great to see how many looks can be achieved, and what's been achieved here today in our beautiful feature home built by APS Homes is one that I'm very partial to. It's easy to see the building quality and the attention to detail right throughout this lovely Federation style home. And the team at APS Homes prides itself on designing and building one-off custom homes. Their talents lie across a broad spectrum, covering homes that are sympathetic to the character of the surrounding neighbourhood, or a home that really stands out and makes its own statement. Regardless of the style of the homes and renovations they complete, all of them are designed to fully maximise the site they're built on, meet the needs of the particular client they're built for, and perhaps most importantly, fit in with their available budget. Today's feature home ticks all the boxes and much more. This lovely kitchen, dining and family area, just like the rest of the home, has a really relaxed, lovely family feel to it. I love the gas fireplace. It's warm, inviting and very cosy. Another definite highlight is the kitchen, which is practical and very stylish. I mentioned a little earlier that storage was a great feature of this home, and this kitchen is testament to that, especially with a large walk-in pantry and ample cupboard space. The stone top on the island bench is lovely and matches those in the alfresco kitchen as well. Fancy having an indoor and outdoor kitchen. You'd never get sick of cooking, and I particularly like the way that it flows seamlessly under the same roof. It's got a very relaxed feel to it. Now, before we say goodbye and we can relax in front of the lovely fireplace, I'd like to show you what you can look forward to next week. We'll have another terrific offering from Metricon Homes. We'll host the show from a lovely cottage built by Federation Homes. And we'll talk about how much to pay your builder or tradesperson up front. It's going to be another great show with a lot of terrific building ideas. So enjoy your evening and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Building ideas, handy hints, there's always something new. Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas.
Building Ideas proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.